Glasses, no glasses, glasses, no no glasses. I'm indoors. Why would I wear glasses? Unless it was Google Glass.
What's up, everybody? This is Nate with Android Authority here at Google I/O 2013. We just kind of want to give you a quick recap of the 3 days we were here. We saw a lot of really cool things. It's a lot of fun here. But we also have to keep in mind, this is a developers conference. The keynote was really, really cool. Larry Page at the end giving all his Q&A answers was unprecedented, and we were all kind of sitting there with our mouths open in complete disbelief of what was going on. You might be able to see behind me the Google Plus blimp. That's part of the fun here.
Well, it is Joshua Vergara from Android Authority. What's going on, everybody? And I am just so very delighted to bring you our final recap of Google I/O 2013. It's the final day. I'm actually going to be leaving in about half an hour to catch a flight back to Los Angeles, but it's a bit of a bittersweet exit, you know, because while San Francisco was so new to me and I had a few harrowing experiences while I was here, inside of this Moscone Center with Google I/O going on, it was really some of the best fun I've had at a conference. We did say in our sessions recap that Google I/O is mostly for developers. It's not necessarily for everybody, but that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. People who come here primarily because they want to see new products, new devices, or maybe they want to have just the fun that's here, it will work for you. However, to me, it just feels like it may not be completely worth it because you pay a lot to be here. And obviously the spaces are reserved for people who are going to learn about Google and their services and learn how to put them together and to develop for them. So you kind of have to weigh out the pros and cons there, but it should be a fun experience for everybody, no matter who you are.
So keep that in mind when you think next year you might want to buy a ticket. This is really developer-centric. Overall, Google I/O is a lot of fun. There's a lot of really cool stuff to see.
But let's get to the fun part. So today was the last day of the conference, and obviously we had to get out and just get a lot of really fun things done. We have a little short reel at the end of this video to show you all of the fun things that we did and how much of a blast we had.
There were a lot of really cool Chrome experiments on display. Racer, which you probably saw in the keynote, was on display. We got to play with that a little bit. There was also a skee ball function, which I absolutely destroyed Josh at.
That's some bull. That's some bull, son. That's some bull. A few of the things that we can tell you about. Yeah, Nate kicked my ass in skee ball. I will admit, I was kind of trash talking a little bit too, but he kind of figured out how to work it right, and then he started racking up the points. So whatever.
We're well fed. There's lots of junk food for Josh laying around.
We had a lot of fun trekking across the Grand Canyon with the huge backpack that they use for Street View. And man, that thing is so, it's not necessarily heavy, but it's not balanced. And while they did say the balancing gets better with some extra parts, it was teetering over and over like this. The things I do for Google.
At the end of 3 days, I think what I take away from this is excellent for what's next. And that's what Google's always focused on, is what's coming up, what's next, where are we going from here? For arguably the biggest tech company on earth to continually say, we're working on it, we're at about 1% of what we know we can do, that's pretty humbling for them and really cool for us to hear.
Well, you know, you should really be appreciative of that. And the people who make those things happen are all behind me right now. All these developers who get together and create the experiences that you enjoy on your smartphone, on your tablet, on your Chromebooks or your laptops or your desktops, and in the future, stuff like Google Glass. It's all there for you. And the fact that we even have the ability to report on it and to tell you about the future, the fact that we're not even slowing down, that should be amazing. And at least for me, that's absolutely incredible.
It's great, but it's also kind of scary. What else are we going to see? So from Google I/O, this is Nate Swanner signing off. Good night, YouTube.
So coming to you from Google I/O 2013 has been more than enough pleasure from me. I hope you enjoyed all of our coverage, and we will see you next time at the next show or the next YouTube video. Thank you very much, everybody. Remember, we're Android Authority. We're your source for all things Android. And thank you once again. This is Joshua Vergara from Google I/O 2013.